balance. Hold on just a second. Let me help my kitty cat. Here. Yeah. All right. Got her situated. Trying to get myself situated. Slowly but surely. Surely but slowly. That's almost worthy of a short, which I think I shall do. Video. Oh, I gotta turn myself around. Person that's walked in the room about to do a short for the channel, and that's what I'm doing. Stay or not, it's up to you. Well, hello, friends and fans of Rock and Roll Love Palace. I am doing a short yet again. Well, I'm doing a live show because I will forget it if I do not record it right now. So here we go. and I hope y'all like it. Let me know. And I will upload, since my faithful viewer did not wish to stay here, which is fine with me. I really don't give a shit. To tell you the truth, I just do it for the hell of it. And when I get tired of it, I'll quit doing it. Add this. Wait a minute. Okay. Short add. Now, what could I call that? It's processing. In case anybody's even in here, I'm uploading in between playing. Okay. Got that one in. Now for Instagram. That's very strange. I always have problems with this Instagram. Let's see. I'll be playing here just a second. I'm just trying to upload this short I just did. Someone in here? No, I sure don't. I think I would have remembered a name like that. Sorry. There's so many people that come in and out and ask me that question, which I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to remember everybody. I appreciate all the support. And I forgot forgot what I was doing. Shit. One more upload. Someday, over the rainbow, I'll get this completely uploaded. I'm uploading on TikTok now, which doesn't give me as much problems as Instagram does. And post, and hey, someone wrote me a message. Ah. I'm telling my friend I'm live. She would want to know. Is this uploaded? Yes. Now I can throw this damn thing down. I swear. Okay. What time is it? 6:45. 6:45. Oh, it's midnight. I have to get close because maybe I can move this a little closer, so I don't have to squint so much. Uh, so it's 48 minutes after midnight. Let's see, you so my friend Eve, she's in Russia, and see if it's 7 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost 3 a.m. over where she's at. So I doubt she's gonna come here. I don't blame her if she doesn't. But she does like to stay up late. I'll say that for her. What is your country? I'm in the States, as you can probably gather, but I'm in Texas, is where I live. Texas. Oh. Take a quick drink. Oh, what are you doing, Fox? I'm still trying to get warmed up. Hey. Oh, when? I think, when was that? About almost 11 years ago. And there's this lady that's in here right now. I call her Mama Fox. I won't use her real name. But, uh, she's got a really cool channel called The Fox, the cutest dog in the West. That's a cute little dog. We got one just like it, but our dog's real old. She's like 14, 15 years old now, I think. But, I need to start linking channels. I figured out how to link channels to my channel. I just haven't done it because I am lazy and I'm under a lot of stress from my mom on hospice and all this shit going on around here. The only thing that keeps me sane is marijuana and guitar playing. That's all I ever do anymore. But with the actually, after Mama, she's on hospice now, which is terrible. I hate it, but it's out of my hands. You know, out of many of my brother's hands. But oh, that is some really good pot. Oh, but that wasn't really cool at all. Where did it go? Oh, son of a bitch. Anyway, there's not much. It's just a matter of time. And she's real old. But it's still my mother. And it's just a terrible thing to watch. She's sort of awake, but it's like she doesn't really know who you are. Well, I'm afraid at her age, at 83, with her organs are starting to fail. She's in congestive heart failure. Her kidneys are messed up, and her liver's starting to, trying to play out. she's just wearing out, man. You know, it's a terrible thing, but it is a part of life. Death is. I don't like it, but I do believe there. I've been to the other side. I truly believe that, and I don't. And I will just interject this. I just don't believe it is how it's been taught in general, be it from Christianity all the way to Hinduism. I don't care. I don't think it's not what it's been preached about. That's just my opinion, and from what based upon my experience. Boy, that sure was. Man, I'm getting high. Yeah. Acid is groovy. Kill the pigs. Oh, you don't get off till you cough. Oh, I might twist another one of them up. Oh, so this is what it's like to be at Woodstock. Ooh, oh, I screwed up. No, the unfortunately, I fell back into the habit of smoking after the last hurricane come through. After living in my cars for 7 days, 8 days, I flipped out and broke after almost 6 years of not smoking. And I keep trying to go back just vaping, but I'm having one heck of a time, especially right now. Wish I could smoke in the house. But I'm kind of glad I don't smoke in the house because if I did, I'd be firing one up every 15 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. I was about to change my tuning. Drop the chord. My old warm-up tune. You know how hard that is to do that on an acoustic. But I will say this, but and I knew this for years, but by playing on an acoustic and doing your scales and all that kind of stuff, when you get on an electric guitar, you're like Eddie Van Halen, or you feel like it. But I'm not a big fan. He was a greatly talented individual, but I was just never a fan of his music. You know, too popish for me, for my taste. Because I like hard rock, but I only like hard rock for like about 15, 20 minutes, and then it's back to the acoustics. No. That's why it sounds funny. Ah, I need to go to Open G. This won't take but a sec. I need D as in Dallas. Ooh, went past it. Now I need G as in gold. A good. No, I mean D. D is a little high. Come on now. Get up there. Yep. Okay, bye bye. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty late where you where I don't know. I never did find out what country you live at. No, it's just from the. Oh, well, he's long gone. I'm sure. Well, I'll put it to you this way, Fox. That for a long, long time since she fell about 4 years ago. So it's been about 4 years. She's gradually, because she broke something in her leg. We found out that you can't make somebody go get sick medical help if they don't want it. So it grew back whatever she broke, but she couldn't walk, and it was up in her ankle foot area somewhere. Never did find out, and uh, and she went septic last November, right before Thanksgiving, because of a UTI. And I knew about the UTI, I knew the UTI had been going on for at least a year, but she would not go to a doctor. And once again, you can't make someone go to a doctor by law, as we found out, because we tried, and she just wouldn't do it. Well, uh, well, finally, I had to, what happened was I had to end up kicking in her bedroom door because she barricaded herself up in there, busted in there, and oh my dear Lord, she had messed, defecated. I'm trying to be polite. Defecated and urinated in bottles. She took a dump in a sheet and balled it up in a corner. And it wasn't just one; it was a bunch of them. And you know, I mean, and she was half unconscious, laying in her bed. So we got her to the emergency room, and we thought she was gonna be okay, but that that old becoming septic like that messed her up, man. And she just gone in the last 6 months, 5 months. She's really gone down. Her mind's not there with the dementia and her organ failure. So when she does pass, to make my point to the point is, you know, it would be a blessing. You know, she'll get to be done with this life, the pain and the suffering, and hopefully, I don't believe that there is on the other side. I think everybody gets such a portion of bullshit in this life. I think we got credit stacked up on the other side. Oh no, actually, I pretty much have turned into a complete coward. I couldn't bring myself to sign anything. My brother did. I just let him do it. I just couldn't do it. Is there, it Lori, I just couldn't do it. I know what a sorry motherfucker I've turned into, but I'm just not into the death thing, man. I've seen enough of it and dealt with it years ago, and not all that long ago again. You know, I think there was other aspects fucking with me. Oh, I'm kind of got over feeling bad about it. You know, particularly when I had that pillow and I was holding it over her face, but my brother took the pillow away. But I was trying to hurry things along for the insurance money. No. Fuck no. I ain't that. I might not like niggers and shit, but I ain't a Nazi. You know. Okay. That was a shortened form of with what did I call it? I wrote it for my mom. Uh, called with the Angels Help. I think it's called with Angels Help. I think that's what I called it. And she actually got to listen to it. I took my phone. I had the video on my phone. This is before she completely lost her fucking mind, and she got to hear it. This I hope she said she did. So yeah, I'm a weirdo. But I'll tell you what, Lori, I'll be goddamn. I'll ever let another person in my life come and screw it up like that last one. No. Now, if someone's a billionaire, I'll dive in head first, as long as I get a hefty allowance. But and they can just treat me the way they want then. But uh, that I mean, losing two places in every damn thing I had and all my finances. I mean, ugh, that just irks my ass. Makes me want to load up my AR and track a certain bitch down. I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about my son. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not quite how it was supposed to go. Fuck. Where? Oh, there it is, down here. Mmm. By the way, I'm drinking a delicious Coke Zero brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company. I get nothing absolutely out of that, but Coke Zero is pretty good. Mmm. Oh, well, thank you, Fox. Go ahead and split, man. Don't let me hold you up. I was probably about to go take a break, take a smoke break, which I shall do because mandatory guitar musician union rule state I can take a smoke break every 45 minutes. Now the question is, do I bring the phone or do I put it on pause? Who wants to come with me? Anyone want to come with me? You're coming with me, whether you want to or not. And I'm gonna get me a kitty cat named Timmy. You hear me, Timmy? I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm gonna whip you. You hear me? I'm gonna spank the fur off of you. Mm. Oh, oh. God damn it. No, it's not. I'm a member of the Musicians Guild. Section 4, paragraph 5, page 85, it states that unequivocally that I can take a break. Boy, it rained bad here earlier. I think it's over with for the night. I hope so. I think it's going to be my yard, man. It is not rain. It's going to make that grass grow. Oh my God. And what for what? About the Musicians Guild? Oh. Da 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 da. Ah. See, it's all you see the water on the little sidewalk. The grass. My lawnmower is messed up. I think it's the. I'm not a mechanic, but the sky is still kind of gray out to the southwest there. Mmm. I got my lab results back today for my diabetes. My diabetes is real good. It's A1C 6.9. Get away, little bug. Doodle bug. Rolls up in a little ball. Ding, ding. But I thought Eve would show up with Nick. That's my two friends I met on here. They live in Russia. They're only like 200 kilometers from the Ukraine. They were telling me about how drones and stuff are blowing up over their heads, and I'm like, my God. And I love them both to death. They're oh, I wish I would. What's gonna happen here is and I'm trying to be. What's the term I'm looking for? I'm trying to step outside of it a little bit, but see, this house belongs to my mother and my brother, not me. I'm not on the deed or anything, but because we're her legitimate heirs, I get half when she passes. I I really don't think I really want it. Part of me doesn't really want it under these circumstances, but yet on the other hand, you know what? I kind of need a break. I really do. And um, whenever I get mine, because after the sale of the house, my brothers agreed to this. In fact, he brought it up and offered it. Because I was just gonna just take off and go live in some Section 8 place with people on Social Security. But uh, I'm thinking up in Trinity, Texas, where my grandparents' property is or was, across the dirt road from them, because it's their property was like about a mile and a half, 2 miles up in the woods, and it was like a small mobile home community there, but there was only like two or three old folks that lived out there. But my dad had a place. He sold it for a custody battle for his grandkid, and me and him were talking about making a recon trip, check it out, and see if that he said he was up there 3 years ago and everything looked the same. So I like to see what condition that trailer is, and if it's in good enough condition, I'd like to buy it, man. Mm-hmm. Things are a little high here in Texas, property wise. That's the only bad thing. One of the bad things about this state. I'm glad I live here. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else, but I try. Well, maybe Nevada. I liked Nevada a lot when I used to go traveling on pipelines. Yeah, I was gonna get a down payment, and I did, I looked into those teeny houses because this is just gonna be me by myself, and it 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 sound it, they look kind of cool, but my God, they're like 40 grand. I mean, there and there ain't no way around that unless you get just like an empty shell and do the work yourself. And I'm not really. I wonder. I wonder if they'll help vets. I don't know. As long as I don't have to go through the VA. I hate me and the VA. They are, in my opinion, the Antichrist. Is this what I feel? I like to, but what's going to happen? I did neglect. I neglected to mention this. Was uh, in the meantime, um, he's filing for something through some kind of, I forget the name of it, some kind of help with a mortgage, where since she's on the lease and in a nursing home, where we won't have to pay nothing for up to 2 years, possibly up to 2 years. But we'll see how that goes. Oh, I can't use Chat GPT because that's AI, and I don't want my robot master to take over just yet. And when they do take over, I, for one, and I know they're listening, will be happy to oil and clean them. So I'll be safe. I don't know about the rest of you suckers. Oh. That's enough of that. Yep. 3 days in a row, the mailman hasn't even showed up over here. And I got a ring on my front door, and they had not even bothered coming over here. I had an order. I bought some pot, some what I call it's called leaf, just ground up leaf because the THC's in the bud, puppy dog. And let me take her out. You want to go out? You want to go pee pee? Come on. You want to go pee pee? Come on. Guess she didn't want to go out after all. But okay. See ya. Ooh. Ah, no shit. That's not what I want to do at all. That's not sucked. Thumper, no, don't jump on that. Don't jump on that table. There's candles up there. I don't care. Uh, Well, maybe I'll just get out of OpenG. I don't know what else to do in that. Tune up. Get back in the standard. No. Yeah. And I forgot what I was doing. I forgot what I was doing, Thumper Cat. I'm good and senile right here. Oh, it's Little Miss Stalin. Ain't it kind of late for you? Yes. You will not be worth a flip in church tomorrow. Yeah, I figured it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. Like the lights in the background? Alexa, turn off light.
Okay.
Does it look better like that? Oh, excuse me. Aren't you sleepy? Do you? I like that little light myself. It, I I think there's a way to change the thing on there. Let me look at that real quick. I think there is. I need to use my little flashlight. See, it has Bluetooth on it, and you can connect it to. What did I have it connected to before? I think I connected to my Alexa. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's been such a long time. Let's see, there's that speaker. On, off, no. Yeah. Can you see it changing? Or is it not profound enough? Well, it was changing. Then how do you get it to stay like that, though? Oh, I can't get it to keep doing that. Ooh, maybe that's how it's done. Boy, I fucked that up, man. Look, I can't even get the little green dots back. See if I can at least get the green dots back. Oh, there. Well, at least we got them. I don't know. It's some little cheap $5 thing I got somewhere. I think at what they call a dollar store around here. That's such a long time ago. Oh, do you? Has it? Oh, you don't know even know if you're sleepy, huh? Well, I think there's a certain cat over there that's gonna get a panking. There's that great big fat kitty cat named Thumper. She's a curious big white baby. Yes, it's a girl with pretty pink ears. Oh, my little girl cat. Well, actually, she's a big cat. Oops. Hello. Oh, and by the way, still, once again, not for the third day in a row. Yeah, third day in a row, no deliveries from the mail anywhere on my block. And this is what happens when you have because they hire mostly blacks to do the mail. This shit happens, man. I mean, it just does. After no, someone lets me. Hey, hey, guess what, Eve? I got a new. I'm 510 subscribers now. Yeehaw! I was wondering if I was gonna ever start getting some. Yeah, I sleep only 3 or 4 hours at a time at best, unless I just Like tonight, I'm going to probably stay up real late. You know, try to. I hit the wrong chords and got lost. Yeah, I think it was you I told that uh, I I read that. I know this doesn't really pertain to you at this stage in your life, but when people get older, they have trouble sleeping, and I have trouble sleeping. I my my 12 o'clock tries to be my 9 o'clock tries to be my 12 o'clock, because I used to never go to bed till 12. And then if I go and I still get sleepy, I start getting sleepy around 9:30, and sometimes I will go to sleep and I'll wake up at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, awake until daylight. And then I'll start wanting to go to sleep again. It's a lack of inactivity. It's inactivity is what that is. And the age thing, the age factor. Where's your buddy at, Russia? I no, well, easier said than done on that one. Um, I don't know. Alcohol, I mean, it'll knock me out, but I'll wake up and I won't. I'll feel like shit, and I, weed doesn't make me pass out, but I can get sleepy on it and go to sleep. But it's the same thing. You know, I'll sleep only 4 hours max. Oh, I got an itch. You want a job, you got a camera, and you got toes and feet. I'm telling you, there are, and you don't have to show off your ass or your face or your boobs or your butt or none of that stuff. Hell, put a, no, don't use a Dorito. Use like mayonnaise on your toes. You'll probably be the biggest thing to ever hit the internet. I don't want to see it. Feet don't do it for me. Yeah. There's people that will pay for that, man. I'm serious. Look, everybody's got their kink. Whatever. You know, whatever your thing is. That's your bag, crawl into it. But I myself draw the line at sheep. You know? No, that ain't happening. I get bored with acoustic. I may just have to twist one and play electric. But first, well, yeah, let me twist one and then smoke a cigarette and then, no, I want to save that. Oh yeah, open this. Do. But no, no, I'm pretty normal. I don't know in that area. I'm fairly normal as far as I know. You know, I really don't. I don't have anybody to compare anything with, so I can't give a solid answer. And I don't want anybody either. Hell no. Enough of that shit. Oh, more roaches right here. I don't need to bust open my roaches, but I'm doing it because I'm gonna save what's left in the bag. I smoked like a son of a gun last night, man. All night, man, till about 11 o'clock, and I finally said, "Fuck, I'm going to bed." Something was really interesting on it. It was on TV, but I don't remember what it was. Do, 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 do. Okay. Almost there, kids. Woo! Will be a humdinger. Do, 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 do. Oh, oh, oh. Ah. Ta-da! Pregnant as usual. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Ooh, scary. Ooh, I know you want it, don't you? I can feel you fiending for it. A cowboy costume? What the hell for? Oh. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The rabbit and bread. Do 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 do. Oh. Oh. Goodness. What is the cowboy suit a fetish thing? I just gotta ask. Well, I know you. Everybody has them, but I just gotta know. I'm just kind of curious. What is it? No, I really don't want to know. Curiously, yes, but I'd rather not. What makes you say that? I love talking to you. You're fun to talk to. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I don't have anybody else to talk to. And I promise that's the truth. Uh, when that Brenda shit went down, everybody turned away from me. I'm serious. And I don't know why. They just they just quit calling, coming by, have anything to do with me. I call them, oh, hey, man, I'm kind of busy. Call you back. No, no, I'm just jovial. I just like to laugh. Addiction is cowboy related. You don't think I'm a cowboy, do you? Because I do want another Western hat. I don't like that one I got. I like a straw hat with a wide, flat brim. No, I'm sorry. You put me in a depressive state. Now I'm gonna quit playing guitar and shave my head. Oh wait a minute, I already shaved my head. Oh, I never did finish telling you why I shaved my head. I just remember that. I got off track. But when I got hit in the head right here, yeah, you can kind of see the scar a little bit. Right there. Well, from that point on, my hair started getting thinner on this side of my head. And by the time I was 28, it was uh, very, for now, no, I'm talking about my head. And, hey, I got a mark right there on my face. Oh, just an indention. But, uh, one night, well, there's this organization, this company called the Hair Club for Men, and I checked into it because I was feeling real. I mean, I'm 28 years old, my hair's falling out, and uh, they wanted $10,000 for a hair weave. I ain't shitting you, man. That's all it was. It was a high tech $10,000 hair weave. Well, I went and got drunker than Cooter Brown. I mean, I was hitting it pretty good, man, and I got mad. I was already mad. I started getting madder, and I said, "God damn it! I don't even want the goddamn shit anymore." And I grabbed the dog shears and I shaved my head. Then I went in the house and threw hot water and some shaving cream on it, and I've been doing it ever since. I think I look good like myself. If I could, in fact, when I look in the reflection of a mirror of myself, I go, "Kiss me, I'm thirsty," and I kiss my reflection. I do. I like it like this. The only bad thing is every other day I got to shave it to keep it like this, because otherwise you'll grow on the sides and I'll look like some kind of weird bozo the clown. I do now, from uh, when I was overweight and bloated from the drugs and alcohol. Man, you seen that picture? I was terrible, man. See, now all you gotta do, you and Nick both, Eve, is find me a Slavic woman around my age, or a little younger, and she's got to be rich. Yeah, definitely. And and uh, and me and her get married, and then we'll adopt you and Nick, and say you're the extended family, and bring you on in. And then, if y'all are here in Texas, you can make uh, Nick dressed as a cowboy. Though there ain't really many cowboys left in here. A few on the the big, like the King's Ranch, up near Dallas. I think there's a bunch of ranches up that way. And no, I don't want I don't want any woman in my life like that ever again. I got really burned that last time, and that was the last and absolute time I'm ever going to put myself in that position where I have to end up losing every goddamn thing I have. Alexa, turn on light. Turn it green
Okay.
so I can see a little bit. It's getting a little dark in here. mm. Yeah, good. Be right back. Ta-da! Time is it? Almost 8. A Catholic priest costume. I have a nun's habit I wear when I sell dope at the school bus stop. I, but my beard, I think, protects my identity. I don't know if I want to play electric guitar or not. Nah, no. The heck with it. I'm probably going to shut it down here in a little bit. Then I play on my game, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I got the whole house to myself. I might, you know what? I might do a midnight show by the time you're waking up. I hope. You might just be all fadango. Don't you get tired when you wake up? Do you feel tired when you wake up? Oh. I wonder if I got any more. Probably not. Nope. Huh. How about that? Well, I'll be. Huh. Ain't that a pip? You, huh. Sounds like. Oh, you still. Well. There's a trial going on, and what it was um, this black 17-year-old male. He went to a track meet that he'd been banned from, and had previously been suspended for bringing a knife to school. Okay, So he shows up to a track meet that he's suspended from. He goes to the opposing team's tent and gets underneath the tent with them. Well, they told him, hey, man, you don't belong here. You need to go. And he said, no, I ain't going to do it. Try it and see what happens. Now, that's not self-defense. You're trying to you're trying to provoke somebody. And when you do that, it's no longer self-defense. You're the aggressor. So what ended up happening, he had his hand in a gym bag the whole time, and out come a knife, and this young buck tried to get him out of there right before he pulled the knife, and when he pulled the knife, he stuck him right in the heart, killed him, and he died in his brother's arms right there on the bleachers. And all the niggers, you ought to hear them. Yeah, they're sitting there saying, no matter what the outcome, we're going to still support him because he's black. It doesn't matter that he killed some boy for no real reason other than him going there and provoking it. Yeah, he was dead within a minute or two, getting cut like that. I guarantee you, probably less than a minute. He bled out in his chest and he was gone. But yeah, because that's what I was reading on Instagram about him. Like this stupid yard ape nigger said, support the innocence of Carmelo Anthony. That was the nigger that did the stabbing. As a black man, he has the right to defend himself. His self-defense is out the window, man. But because he was 17, I doubt that he'll probably get like. I'm saying he's going to get 25 years. He won't get life. Well, liberals, now this is in this country, liberals and blacks make a big deal about race. I've said this to you and I've said it to others. In my 60 years upon this earth, I have not met one black worth a fuck. I haven't met one that wasn't trying to run a game on me. I haven't met one that did not run a game on me because I fell for it like an idiot. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to be a nice guy. You know what I found out? None of them, not one I've ever met, been worth a damn. I mean, it's just, I don't want nothing to do with them. And that makes me a racist? Oh, fucking well. And personally, I don't really give a shit what anybody else thinks. I don't play that game. But, well, see, there was no cop involved. It was just two high school students. And got a little bit of a shoving match. And the black guy, like most blacks here in America anyway, because I can speak about them because I've seen it and experienced it, their first impulse is violence. That's what they do. That's no matter what it is, I'm going to commit violence against this person. No matter whatever the situation, you know. Yeah, like conservatism in the UK, it's a bit different than what conservatism is here in America. Um, uh, in fact, I view their conservatism as liberalism, in my opinion. Uh, it, it would be so considered here in the States. But, um, like I said, I had several friends in the past over there, and they, man, two of them told me, well, the one was from years and years and years and years ago, but the two recent ones told me that it's so bad with the Muslims and the, and the and, and just basically the non-whites is what it amounts to. I mean, they take a shit on a sidewalk in broad daylight, and some of them are, the homeless people are doing that in San Francisco, I understand, and some other places. And why that is being allowed is because of liberals. They have the right. They have the view that you can just do whatever you want to do. I don't know if I'm on a sidewalk cafe and I'm having some tea and crumpets, and some homeless fucking junkie drops his pants and starts taking a shit in front of me. Well, there's a very high probability I'm going to pick up a chair and start beating that person. I'm going to beat that person like they ain't never been beat. It's just, you're not going to do that in front of me. Well, there's so much controversy, and this shit started with Barack Obama, and it did. All that you ought to seen them, the niggers. Woo! I ain't have to pay rent no more. I ain't to pay my mortgage. I ain't to pay my car note. I mean, they really believed that. They had a half black guy who is highly suspect as a homosexual, and his so-called wife is a guy. There's some strong evidence, especially that little video I showed you with him dancing and his dick was swinging in those pants. Yeah, that's a guy, man. and, oh, in fact, there were some letters some girl published or threw it out to a newspaper from when Obama was in college, and he was talking about how he has fantasies of having sex with men. I think that's a slam dunk conclusion that he's at least bisexual. Getting that ass tore up by Big Mike. What do you have an opinion, Thumper? Would you like to interject something? She's not paying me no mind. Who's the other person in here? I'm curious to know. If they're not saying much or anything. I wonder who that other person is. I guess they're shy and they don't want to say nothing. Yeah, sometimes I look at candidates in other countries. I haven't. I kind of gave up on Russia because it seems like Putin's going to be in there to the day he dies. And what's that guy's name in the UK? Starmer. My God. But I told them people online, those in the UK, because recently there was another non-white, and is he? Maybe I can ask him if I can take his place. No, your mother Russia. Walk up in there and say, "Hey, the homeboy, give me a job." But hope this didn't go out. Nope. But I looked in the UK more than anybody else, and man, that country, I've been there years ago, and it was pretty nice then. But I hear tell that London looks like Baghdad. Oh, really? How much you want to bet he'll change it again? I'll give you odds. anymore. Because the older I get, I'm having the point of view that John Lydon and Lemmy from Metalhead, or what was it? It wasn't Metalhead. Alexa, what was the band that Lemmy was in?
From Wikipedia.org.
Motorhead.
Lemmy and Family Cooking was an American family soul and
Alexa, stop. Motorhead. The guy named Lemmy. He was the leader of that band, and he said this about politics, and so did John Lydon, also AKA known as Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. He was the singer. And they both said, fuck all politicians. They're liars. They're in it for themselves. They don't care about you. And you know what? That's true. My politicians over here don't care about me. Look at the position I'm in that you know about. Yeah, they keep saying that Trump's going to try to do something like that too. Yeah, Trump ain't going to do nothing like that. He's not a dictator. I mean, I don't agree with everything Trump's doing. I think he either got bad intelligence about Iran, or they hadn't gone in there full fledged and wiped them fuckers down. Do you like Putin? I mean, seriously, does he seem to be doing a good job? I mean, you would know better than I. Ah. I didn't want to say it. I think I did once to Nick, and I did. I hope I didn't offend him. That it just seems to me, if the Russian army was all big and bad, they would have rode over Ukraine a long time ago. But I hear tell those drones are fucking the shit up. Yeah, afraid. Yeah, that ain't worth a fuck. To live in fear. Screw that. Even though, just for the record, I think America's on the downside. That's what I think. On a downhill slide, should I say. Oh, Lord. Well, well, it's strange you should mention Crimea. I'm thinking about moving there because I can be closer to the creators of War Robots. Because that's where they're from. War Robots. It comes from that area. There and that and World of Tanks, which I used to play quite often, but I, I wouldn't want to play it no more. I ain't got no interest. Yeah, I heard something along those lines. And if you ask me, what's his name, Chachosky or something like that in the Ukraine? He sounds like a fruitcake, man. Cross dresser. Now, I understand he was a comedian at one time or something like that. Oh, man, I played on there. I was in a clan. a team, all Marines, and we wasn't no top contender or nothing. But one of the creators, there was a competition where if you could fight him one on one and win, there was a tank. I think it was called a 249. Yeah, and that's was a tank to be feared in that game. And I don't know if he just let me or what, but I killed that son of a gun, and I won that tank. I remember that. Everybody was happy for me too. But the bad thing about World of Tanks is game gold and game silver wise, when you use your ammunition, it charge you, and I didn't like that. But on War Robots, it doesn't do that. And though it's kind of basically the same setup, but you're using robots instead of tanks. And I don't like the way they upgrade shit. Because I spent, in the last 11 years, I probably spent a couple of $1,000 altogether just to upgrade shit. And that ain't worth a fuck, man. Because after you upgrade it, they nerf it. That's what they call when they downgrade it after a few months, and then it ain't worth a fuck. Or it's still okay, but it's not. You ain't the biggest boy on the block anymore. That's for dang sure. That's what happened to me on that, and I made a decision that I was taking my little rubber bands out. So I trained my beard. I tried to anyway. I made it right in the trash can. Huh. Oh no! Oh yeah! So I ain't done just yet. Do you ever play World of Tanks? Or have you? Man. Well, my brother. Oh, remember I was telling you what he told me yesterday? Well, he said, "Look, we're not in no danger of, losing a house right anytime real soon." He said, that mortgage thing that where they pay the mortgage for up to 2 years. I'm gonna tell you this: if that comes about, I'm gonna I'm gonna throw back everything I can just in case, have some extra money. And because if I don't know how much that place in Trinity, Texas, I mentioned to you is. I don't know what condition. I don't know how much. I don't even know the address. I don't even remember how to get there. But I can find these things out. Um, uh, if I could ever get Matt away from that girl for one weekend, god damn. He's probably like the you don't know what I was about to say. You ever heard of the Energizer Bunny? Um, well, that's what Matt's probably like when he gets over there. He's just wanting to go like a rabbit. Which I don't blame him. If I hadn't had it for 57 years, I'd be wanting to make up for lost time too. Oh, wow. But that comes about if, the big if, no way what? Him going like the Energizer Bunny, screwing that old gal? I about guarantee you, boy, he's probably humping the walls. But by the time he gets back here, he's all petered out. I want to show you something real cool, man. So, what do you think of my Viking hat? Alexa, turn the light white.
Okay.
What do you think of my Viking helmet? Yeah, yeah. Now you got the visual working about him. You ain't never seen him, but me and him don't look anything alike at all. I wonder how people used to be able to fight and shit like this. This is terrible. It is, and heavy, very heavy. I think it makes me look. I look like I've been told I look like I got Viking lineage anyway, but I think the helmet accents it myself. Oh man! Put it back on its stand. Oops. Oh. Oh man, that thing's heavy. I know a long time ago I made a video 5, 6 years ago called Viking Rock. I was wearing that. I don't know. I worked outside all my life up until I retired. I worked out there in elements. The worst was Brazil because I had to live out in the jungle and survey when there was daylight, you know. And what I mean by that, because of the canopy of the jungle, around 4 o'clock, it started getting dark, and you know that was the end of that. You know, I mean, when those Indians cut a line, because they had them out there cutting the line, it was like a tunnel. Some of it. I know there was a little merge game. I forget the name of it. I used to play. And I got so sick of it. I mean, I will say this: it kept my because there were some really. I was still going through a real bad period, and it kind of kept me occupied for a little while, but for a year there. But I still say smoking pot really helped me feel better about a lot of stuff. I sure wish I wonder who that other person is. They ain't saying much, are they? Hey, other person, could you at least give a thumbs up if you're not going to say nothing? At least that. Guess not. Guess they're shy. Might be. Well, I don't know. Uh, Alexa, if a person has a YouTube channel and they ban someone from it, can that person still come to the channel but not say anything?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah. If a person has a YouTube channel and they ban a person from their channel, can that person still come visit their channel? Ah, must be someone I banned, or they don't speak English. It's one of the two. But if you don't speak English, then why in the hell are you sitting here listening to us? It says to that people you ban, they can come view your channel, and but they just can't interact with you. They can't leave comments. They if they it shows on their end giving a thumbs up or thumbs down, it it doesn't register. So okay, so it might be someone I banned, but I don't know how to unban anybody from YouTube. Unfortunately, did I do this already? Huh. Can you tell I have an accent? A southern accent? No, I'm guessing it's either someone that doesn't speak English or someone I banned. And y'all, when I lived up north in the northern part of America, and there were the women loved my accent, and I noticed, and at that time period, I would still go to bars up north in the north eastern part of the United States. Um, all the women would be on one side of the bar, and all the men would be on the other side of the bar. Well, I've worked 10, 12 hours all day with a bunch of smelly, hairy men who are dirty. I do not want to be around that. I want to go where it smells good and hopefully tastes good. Yummy! Come, you're coming outside with me right now. I had to blow up my candle. No, you're not going, Thumper. You stay in here. Grab the keys so the ghost won't lock me out. Oh, before I do anything else, oh, you're going to a part of the house. You can't even see me. It's all dark and shit in here. There we go. I need to draw these blinds. Because I want to protect my. Some peeping Tom might see me running around. We can't have that. Timmy cat. Yeah, we'll go out front. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. I tried to get my buddy who plays guitar. I play better than him. On that, in that case, I gotta say, I'm not saying that to be rude or mean or cut him down anyway, but he doesn't play as much as he used to. He, him and his wife, they got married. I think, I think they were 15 and 16, and to this very day, they're still married, and that's saying something. Frying like butter on low heat. Oh, I must get a Nick somehow so I can. Oops. I must get a hold of Nick somehow so I can have him beat you in my name with a stick. Yeah, the way I went to high school with both of them. I lost contact with John for a long, long time, and when I still had Facebook, he reached out. I was under my real name. Oh, you're a master. Hmm. But he reached out to me on Facebook, asked me if I was the same guy. I went, hell yeah, man. Then I had to change my. I stopped using my real name on Facebook, and he got banned or some kind of shit. And uh, I still hear from him here and there. He's kind of blown me off lately. I wanted to tell him some things, but you know, he's got his own life going on. You was explaining to Nick recently that chicken looks like milk and white tastes like milk. I think I'm autistic. Oh, I don't know about that. I couldn't even begin to tell you about being autistic, but it if it's a true statement what you just said, then it seems that you definitely for sure seem to perceive things differently from others. Yeah, there. He told me. I said. I told him straight up. That's really saying something. Staying together all those years like that, through the thick and thin of it. But see, a lot of people, particularly young people, don't realize this. Is that when you have a marriage, uh, it's a joining of one, and you got to work at it. It doesn't magically happen. I mean, it doesn't. But the mindset of people in this country and other countries, it just, hey, it magically happens. It doesn't. It's something you have to work at. And I'm not talking just in the bedroom, intimacy, but in conversations and meeting of the minds and opinions, and not be abusive, of course, to one another. You know, that really helps out a lot, you know, I think. Let me rephrase that. I used to think that. Now, I don't know. I just cannot understand how people do other people, and just seem just to just go on and don't even care. Oh well, I'm even at 60. I'm still at that. Oh, they don't have a testing standard for it. It's either you're real fucked up or you're not. Dear heart, at 15 we're all stupid. Hell, I'm 16. I'm pretty stupid still. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, for you seem like you got some snap about you, in my opinion. And I ain't saying that to patronize you. Yeah, and you'll be the same at 60. You will, trust me. You'll be more mellowed out. You won't raise as much hell, but uh, you'll still basically be the same person, doing the same dumbass shit, just like Uncle Zeb. I was watching the smoke in the screen. Whoa, cool. I'm gonna have to go get another fix. If I'm able to swing that place or someplace out in the sticks, you know, out in the country, I'm gonna I want to grow a garden, and I'm not just just talking about growing pot. I'm talking about veggies and stuff. I don't eat enough veggies. I eat mostly meat, things in high protein, because of the diabetes. Dang, I've been at this for 2 hours. Okay, I'm just kind of rolling with that. I wish Lemmy. We got an outside cat named Lemmy. I wish he wouldn't lay in the road. It worries me when he does. And that cat's a survivor, man. He survived a fire in this house that was back behind me on the corner, and the owners thought, "Come on, Lemmy, good boy, good kitty cat. Come here, come here, come here and say hi." That's Lemmy right here. He's a sweet old boy. I tried to get him to come inside a long time ago, and he wouldn't do it. Too many other damn cats living inside. I wonder. No. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we ain't gonna do that. Hmm. Congratulations, you're now a moderator. We had a fire when I was like 12 years old, right at Christmas. We lost everything. I think that's when I realized that how hard life in reality was going to be. Or I started to. Oh goodness, they're cooking over there. Yeah, we lost everything we had. That wasn't the first time I didn't have a Christmas though. In fact, it happens so many times. Even now, I don't even really care about Christmas. I just kind of. I know I'm supposed to celebrate it as a birthday of Christ, but more so than anything else. Well, whew, that was a rush getting up. Hey, notice I ain't wearing a black shirt for once. When me and Brenda was together, I, I had clothes, but they were just, old clothes. And I mentioned to her, I said, boy, I sure do like some of these black shirts. Man, next thing I know, I had like 20, 30 of them. And I try to recycle through them so not to wear black all the time. I don't want everybody to think I'm a vampire. I'm getting ready to shut this down, I think. Yeah, I've had enough. But, yeah, well, Come here. Come here. Try to get this shit together here. That there. That there. This there. This here. And plug up my iPhone that I use. I know it. But anyway, Eve, I guess I'm going to take off, man. I'm glad you come by. I'm going to play my game, do my tournament. I'll see you later. I guess you're gone already. Turd.